Now we're going to do a quick tour of maps in BiT. First of all, I want to show you how the address picker works. When I start to type in an address, it gives me some choices. If I click on one of them, it gives me an autofill. It also gives me the latitude and longitude, so we no longer have to worry about filling in latitude and longitude. You might notice that the map now moves to where the site is. We can zoom in on that site, and we can go to satellite view. We can also use Pegman to get to street view. And this gives us the ability to quickly check and make sure that our site is where we think it is. So it's a real handy thing for double checking and making sure that we've got the right address. Now I'm going to grab one of my sites that's all filled in, and we can look at the nearby facilities map, a second type of map that we have. When it opens up, it opens on a half-mile radius, but you can make it a larger or smaller radius. Within that, we click on one of these, we get the risk ratings from the peer tool that gives us just a idea about what's going on. But we also get the link to the EPA facilities report. And that's where we can really look at the details about the site from the acres database. Then the third type of map that we have is the all sites map. And if I use my tutorial example and go to the all sites map and then zoom in, you'll see that all the sites in my program show up on this map. And it's handy if I want to see how the sites relate to each other. Once again, I can use satellite view, I can use street view. I can also use this export. This is different than the import-export function that we looked at earlier. In this case, what we get is a map file. So if I choose one of my sites and I click on export, it gives me a CSV spreadsheet file, a KML or KMZ file, or a shape file. CSV files can be used in Excel, they can be used in most mapping programs. KML and KMZ are for Google Maps, and shape files are for ArcGIS. So this time when I export it, I get just a small amount of information about the site. I get the site location to use in other quick and easy mapping applications. So that is the maps in BiT. Thank you.